As students settle in the classrooms this fall, a new study takes a closer look at how they're feeling about school. The 2025 Voices of Gen Z report from Gallup and the Walton Family Foundation finds engagement at a 3-year high, but many students still don't feel challenged.
Right, and joining us now is Romy Drucker, Education Program Director at the Walton Family Foundation. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. So we were just talking about students are back at school, but your report shows that they feel ready for the future, but not great about their lives. Why is there kind of a disconnect?
Well, it's great news heading back to school that 56% of Gen Zers in this survey say they feel ready for the future. That's the highest we've seen in the 3 years we've administered this survey. But again, there's a gap. Students don't feel good about their everyday lives. We believe that school can close that gap and really be the spark that helps students feel steady and supported.
Well, through this survey, what are students telling us about what really prepares them for life after high school, and how is it different from what adults might assume?
The number one factor that we hear from students is relevance. They want their learning and their skills and their knowledge to feel relevant to their futures and to the world of work. Only 37% of students in this survey say that they have been exposed to real-world learning. So we have more work to do to bring that exposure and experiences to students and make them feel like they're on a path to their future.
Yeah, good.
I know this from my own experience, but I'm just curious what you think. How do great teachers make school feel more meaningful, and why does that matter so much?
Teachers are definitely the difference makers. 78% of students said that when they feel they're most engaged and inspired, it's because a teacher has made learning fun and challenging. So we need to support teachers and that human connection between students and teachers to really strengthen relationships and give teachers the supports they need to be creative and bring experiences and exposure to the curriculum that will really unlock new ideas and inspiration for students.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of schooling and education is about preparing students for the future. So I'm just curious about how schools can better connect learning to real-world careers and futures for all students.
There's an amazing model in Northwest Arkansas, Bentonville Ignite, that many schools across the country are trying to emulate. And that model is about putting students on a pathway to an engaging and high-growth career, giving students exposure in high school to the skill sets and mindsets they need to succeed, not only in life, but in a chosen career pathway. We're excited about that work, and at the Walton Family Foundation Education Program, helping to spread it across the country.
Yeah, shout out Bentonville.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's so cool. Very interesting. Where can viewers go if they just are curious and they want to go for more information?
You can learn more about this Gen Z study at waltonfamilyfoundation.org/Gen Z study.
Awesome. Thank you, Romy.
Yeah,
thank you for joining
thank you.
us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Always fascinating to know what the next generation is thinking
Yeah.
as they prepare for the workplace. So
Absolutely.
good conversation.